Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to August favorites. Summer's ending. I am holding on for dear life because I might actually get a beach day in the coming weeks. I'm very excited. I'm going to LA, which means some still warm weather, while here in Michigan we're slowly transitioning towards fall. Anyways, this has been a month of extremes, new discoveries and releases for me. Starting with traveling a little bit. I've been to DC this month, and usually when I travel, I think I mentioned it in other favorites, when I travel, I don't really wear makeup. So either nothing at all, or I'll do brows and a cream shadow and mascara. Done. I don't think I'd even attempt a lipstick most of the time because it's gone by the middle of the day and I'm not there to reapply it. So from that point of view, favorite of the month, which I have been going on and on about and for a long while, is the Cream Shadow Bakery by Nabla Cosmetics. This is the perfect warm neutral brown that I use every time I need to just give a shadow to my eye and mascara out the door. This is perfect because even on my oily eyelids, it sets and it will not crease. The MAC paint pots, those crease, so I have ground and it works great as a base for smoky eyes, but I find that Bakery lasts longer and really doesn't crease. So I wore this straight through the weekend I was in DC every day, and actually the weeks I was waking up a little bit late to go to work, that's part of my 5-minute makeup. It's shadowing, contouring, let's say, my eye with it, mascara, brows out of the door. Amazing product, I definitely recommend it. Not all of the shades, but I really recommend it. Mascara wise, I hopped on the Lash Paradise train. This is from L'Oreal, it's their new mascara. And I didn't want to because I have my Lash Sensational by Maybelline, which have a similar name, pink packaging. It's actually quite confusing for me, but I didn't want to buy the new L'Oreal mascara because I already have the Maybelline one that I love, and I don't think anything can ever beat it. And I think this one gets right close second. It doesn't give me the same effect, and I do still prefer this one, but this is such a pain to get off. As I mentioned in my empties video, I go through so many waterproof eye makeup removers because this is so hard to get off. And this one's easier, so I do prefer it on a daily basis, even though it doesn't give me as long lashes as I get with the Maybelline one. Has been a favorite this month. I've used it quite a lot. Also, in the spirit of minimal makeup and traveling, I have been sent by Pixie this quick fix powder. It's translucent and it has a mirror, which is super cool. The way it works is you open the lid, there's a puff that takes directly from the bottom where the powder is, there's the mirror, you look at yourself, you puff on your oily spots, you close it and it's done. I thought I had found my perfect for the purse powder in the MAC blot powder, but this is even better. It has everything. It has your brush, it has your mirror, it has your powder. It doesn't spill and it's not messy. It does a great job at mattifying, and to be honest, if you look at the puff, it's not that dirty, and I've used it multiple times this month. It doesn't get as dirty as I would expect from tapping on a made-up face. I really enjoyed this powder. I would definitely recommend it for people who like to touch up on the go. Also from Pixie, and it's so battered that you can't even read the name of it. This is a nourishing lip balm and exfoliator, I would say. As I mentioned, I don't know the name because it rubbed off. I keep having it in my purse all day, every day. And it has a little applicator that has corrugated plastic tips. So it kind of exfoliates. I don't find it actually does a great job at exfoliating, but the balm itself is very rich, very moisturizing. It will stay on for a long time, and I've been loving this. I travel with this. I keep it in my purse for when I'm at work. Really, really good exfoliator, especially since I had some really bad dry patches and breakage of my lips this month, and I wasn't wearing any matte liquid lips at all, only lip balms or creamy lipsticks. Which brings me to my next favorite item, and that is, not a surprise there, Colourpop. This is the Ultra Satin Lip in Misses. It's part of the Carucce and Colourpop collaboration, the second one that just released this month or just before that. I didn't pick up anything else from the collection, and you can see me use it in my Colourpop concealer and new product first impressions video. I really love this lippy. It's very spring and summer. It's bright, but it's not neon, and the Ultra Satin formula is my favorite ever. Now that we are transitioning into fall, I have been loving in the last few days Tidal. It's one of the new Ultra Satin lips that they just released at the end of summer with the Sunset collection, I think. And yeah, these two, my favorites. I love them. Beautiful, beautiful formula and beautiful shades. Moving on to a little bit of a recap, I guess, from that Colourpop first impressions video. The concealers made it to my favorites. I've been using them like crazy. I have the shade 20 and 30. 30 is a bit dark and it actually does oxidize more than I'd like it to. So what I usually do is mix the two. I will use 20 close to my inner corner, 30 a little bit further back, and then I'll also use these to just do my whole face without using any foundation. I will use 30 dotted places and then 20 to highlight, let's say. And I can use it as a foundation because they're really blendable. They have a very good coverage and you don't have to use a lot. I just love the concealers. I think they did a very, very good job, and the wand is so soft and bendy. Beautiful. I'll link the video where I try these in the down bar as well as in the cards above so that you can take a look. From that video as well, another favorite, this is the bronzer in Afternoon Delight. It's in its little compact. This is a great bronzer. It's warm, but I'm warm toned and I bronze with warm toned bronzers. And I'm wearing it today. I've been loving this. It's really great and it blends well. It's not very blotchy. It is not super pigmented where you have to be really, really careful. So yeah, definitely recommend the bronzer. It's a very good matte smooth powder. I guess that brings me to a fail of the month, I guess, and that is the bronzer I was telling you about. This is Devinah Cosmetics Masago. It's one of her new bronzers. She released some recently, and there was a sale. I picked it up, and unfortunately, this is too pigmented and doesn't blend as well as I'd like it to. So I usually apply my bronzer with the e.l.f. highlighting brush, which is very, very fluffy and is good to buff the powder in the cheek. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been reaching for this, and the times I do, I find my bronzer looks particularly bad, let's say. So unfortunately, this is a fail for the month. I will go ahead and add the other fails so that we're done with those and we can go back to cool stuff. This is the Colourpop highlighter. I put it back in its bag because I'm actually looking to sell it. This is Boy Next Door, and it's such a chunky highlighter. In that video where I tried it for the first time, I mentioned that I didn't like it, but it was a first impression, so I tried through the month to use it more, to find a brush that would work with. So I used both the Colourpop fluffy brush, I think it's called, and my Real Techniques setting brush, and both of them just didn't work out. this highlighter was just too chunky glitter, and I didn't like it. This is called, again, Boy Next Door. I think it's a shade to shade issue because some of the other pressed powder highlighters from Colourpop are actually good. So I don't think it's all of them are bad. I just think the shade I picked was not a hit, and I'm not gonna try all the other ones and find out whether they're hits or misses because I don't have that type of money, unfortunately. So this was also a fail for the month. And we can move on to happier thoughts now. Last bit from Colourpop is one of the eyeshadows released with the Sunset collection. This is a Super Shock shadow and it's called Lightning Bug. And to be honest, this is amazing. It's just a ray of light. It's a orangey tan base with incredible amount of glitter in it, and it's a silver glitter, I believe. Yeah, it's really shiny on the eye. I used it a lot. You can find usually all of the eye looks I wear during the month on my Instagram channel, on my Instagram account, because that's what I post on a daily basis. I get ready for work, take a few pictures, and get out of the door. Love this one. It's so shiny. I apply it with my hands because you can't get the payout with a brush, at least not a brush I own. So yeah, loved this Super Shock shadow by Colourpop. Then you know what was coming, because if you follow me on Instagram, you might be even bored about how much I used Subculture this month. She's beautiful, she's special, she's unique, she's... I don't know, guys. Axis is the shade of my dreams. This dark teal paired with electric. Today I'm wearing Axis, Electric, Roxy, and some of All Star underneath my eyes. And then I combine it actually a lot with Modern Renaissance. I have Real Guard today and Redoker, and I like that Tempera is a perfect brow highlight. So these two together have been bomb this month. I actually am considering bringing these two to California for the week and a half that I'm there and just wear this or the Jaclyn Hill palette. See, that is a very big doubt. I'll have to think about it. But loved Subculture. I am one of those that just apply the makeup the way Subculture likes to be applied. I know I'm talking to it like it's a person, but the shadows are so pigmented that you have to pat and barely blend the edges, not just drag it along. I made a whole video about it. I'll link that down below as well. I just like it. I found a way for it to work for me, and it's all good. It's become, honestly, all I wear, together with no makeup or a full-on teal smoky eye. I know, it's extreme. I'm sorry. Then I mentioned that for lips, I've had a lot of issues this month, so I haven't been wearing liquid lipstick. I wore satin liquid lipsticks, not matte ones, because they don't dry my lips out and they don't draw attention to flaky bits or very dry bits. Among the lipsticks that I use the most this month are definitely the Lime Crime Unicorn lipsticks. I have a bunch of them. I have 6, I think. And my favorite is definitely Fishnet. It's been in favorites before. It's the shade I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful, for me, my lips but better everyday shade. And then Bomber I really like. It's a more dark berry, muted berry, let's say, shade. And then Lace Up, that's more a yellow based brown, which actually fits well with some of the looks I wear. And if I want instead something a bit more pinky or so, there's Varsity, which is more, yeah, corally pink reddish tone. I really like these. I am actually going to film a review and swatch video of this right after this video, so you'll see the video and review for these coming up soon. I saw them at Nordstrom Rack. They had almost the whole collection, and that's where I picked up Choker, which is more of a gray, mauvey, purple, edgy, on trend type of shade that looks like corpse on me. I look like I'm in The Walking Dead. But it was only $8 and I thought just to fill in the collection. Now I'm only missing 1 or 2, I think, which I couldn't find anywhere. Anyways, I think they might be discontinuing the lipsticks, but I'm not sure. So if you see them before my review is up, go grab yourself a shade. There's a nude for everybody, every skin tone, every undertone. I definitely recommend them. They're super soft, very long lasting, and not drying at all. They're not even matte. They're satiny. You can still see a sheen on me. So yeah, those were my favorites. Oh, I almost forgot. One more fail. I forgot because I don't have it with me anymore. The Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. If you've seen my review, you know how disappointed I was. The quality is not there. The shades drew me in so much that I overcame the fact that I didn't want to support Jeffree, to be honest. But it's makeup. Let's not make a big deal about it. And I bought it from Beautylish. I tried it. I wanted to love it so badly. It's not pigmented. It doesn't blend as well. They don't last on me. And I have dupes for them. So Subcultured would definitely much better investment for a bit less price actually, because I think the Jeffree Star one is $45. So yeah, that was a disappointment. I sent it back. I just can't have that type of a palette in my collection because I'm trying to get rid of all my palettes except for Subculture and Modern Renaissance. Anyways, I've been rambling for a whole long time and these were my favorites and fails for the month. Tell me what's your favorite product of the month, or if you had any fails. I'm always really curious to hear what you guys think because it gives me new opinions and new products to try. Looking forward to holidays this month, and then we're gonna be in full-on fall mode. It's gonna be October, birthday month, Halloween, pumpkins, orange, everything. I'm excited. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!